Much for being here, and this is going to be what you need to know right now currently. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if any of this resonates for you. I'll definitely let me know. And yes, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign. All right, Caps, we're going to pull from the oracle, and then let's clarify with the tarot. Spirit, clear and concise messages for what the Cappies need to know. Clear and concise messages for what my Cappies need to know. Please, Spirit, tell me. Clear and concise messages for what my Cappies need to know, please, Spirit. Finally, we have skirt. I feel like y'all get this all the time. You and Sagittarius, it says, quick getaway, the runner escaping. So you guys are going to be getting out of something. Spirit could even be advising that you hurry up and get out of something before it's too late. But we'll clarify that. Spirit, give me one more. Give me one more for what the Cappies need to know. Whoa, that came out. We have turned. Party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol. Surface pleasures. Okay, so you guys may be turning up, I guess. With turned here. That's funny. We'll clarify. So maybe you guys are like partying or something. Alright, Spirit, tell me more to go with skirt. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. Tell me more to go with skirt for what the cats need to know. Tell me more to go with. Alright, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Oh my God, I heard maybe it's time to abandon ship, but hold on. Tell me more to go with the Seven of Pentacles. Hold on. Hold on. We do also have the Page of Wands here. Yeah, they want you to turn your attention to something new. They want you to turn your attention to something new, or something new could be turning your attention. Tell me more to go with the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands here. Some of my Capricorns are getting like a new idea. Why do I feel like you're getting a new idea here? Or an opportunity or an idea with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. Tell me more to go with this Seven of Pentacles. Hold on, you guys. Tell me more to go with that Seven of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands here. You're getting a new idea while you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to happen. And the thing that you're waiting for something to happen with is something that you've been working on. So it's something different from whatever this new spark or new idea is with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So you already have something over here that you've been working on, but it looks like you're not getting no progress with that, or you're waiting. You're having to wait for the progress, or you're having to wait for your ships to come in. You're having to wait for something you're having to wait to get your return on your investment, to be completely honest. Tell me more to go with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. We have the Devil card here. Interesting. Could have something to do with a Capricorn. We do also have the Fool card here. Okay, so whatever this opportunity is, it looks like you're jumping face first. You're jumping into something face first. Both feet going in. Tell me more to go with the Devil and the Fool. The Fool. We have the Justice card here. This could be something that you will believe is going to balance you out, Cappies. Tell me more to go with the Justice. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, so you have an opportunity or an idea that you're jumping all into. It's something that you're actually going to be kind of like obsessive about with the Devil card here, Cappies. You're jumping all into whatever this is because you think that is something that's going to stabilize you, okay? That's going to help you out here because you got something over here that's like on its last leg. You like, what is going on? What is going on? So what is it that the Cappies escape? Let me see. So it's almost like you're replacing something. That's what I'm getting. But I don't see you completely throwing something else away. But it definitely looks like you're turning your attention to something else that you feel like is going to be a little bit more stable for you with the Justice and the Four of Wands here. What is it that the Cappies are escaping really quick? What is it that they're escaping or running from? What is it that they're escaping? The Nine of Wands here. Maybe feeling like you have to do this one thing. Maybe it's a mindset that you guys are coming out of. Tell me more to go with the Nine of Wands. We have the Emperor card here. I almost wanted to say that you have to do things kind of like by the book or by the rules. Maybe you're escaping some sort of fear. Caps. Yeah, maybe you're jumping into something that could be, that's probably why the devil is coming out, because you could be jumping into something that's a little bit taboo or out of the ordinary. It's like off the beating path. That's what I will say. So I feel like what you're escaping or what you're running from is some sort of a mindset or some rigidity. I think it's called rigidity. Yeah, like some sort of like structure or plan. Maybe you guys are just veering off the plan. That could be a situation, Caps, where you're just kind of veering off the plan and you're escaping some sort of a mindset here. So what's going to happen with the thing that they're waiting on, though? Interesting. What's going to happen with this thing that they've already been investing in? Oh, we have the Magician. It did come out to the side, so let's clarify it, because that's not bad. Tell me more to go with the Magician on what's going to happen with this thing that they're already investing in. We do also have the Knight of Wands here. So you're still working on it. You're just running back and forth. You're just running back and forth. It's just this one thing. I feel like you were doing something and but you were just doing that one thing. That's what I feel like. You were doing something, but you were just doing that one thing. So now what you're about to do is you're going to do something, but then you're going to put it to the side and then go do something else over here and then run back to it. So it's almost like, think of it like maybe you'll have multiple jobs or something like that. It's like a situation like that where you'll have just like multiple jobs. It's not you just putting all your time and your energy into one thing and then you got to sit there and wait for it. Maybe whatever this one thing is, it's very slow, and that could just be the nature of whatever it is. Think of like long-term investing or something like that. But it's just like, damn, in the meantime, while I sit here and wait, you have something else that you can go to, Cappy. So this actually looks really good, not gonna lie. So tell me more about the thing. What's gonna happen with this thing that is new? What is gonna happen with this thing that is new? Interesting. We have the Two of Swords here. It's going to distract you, which is good. Tell me more to go with the Two of Swords. We have the Page of Swords here. You're going to have to learn. It's a whole new world. It is a whole new world. You're going to have to learn it here. Tell me more to go with the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords on what's going to happen with the new thing. We do also have the High Priestess here, but you're right where you're supposed to be, Caps. So for my Cappies that decided that they're not going to give up on something, but they are going to add something else to their plate to just get a little bit more stability in their life here, you're doing the right thing. You're listening to your intuition. I think this is what God's Source Spirit wants you to do, so that you can let something breathe and develop on its own a little bit here. It's a really, really good distraction, and it is something new. You're going to have to learn about these newer things with this Page of Swords here, but you're right. You're at the right place at the right time with the High Priestess, okay? So you are supposed to be, and maybe something is stuck, maybe something is stagnant, because you're supposed to be finding this other opportunity, and maybe you was never going to find this other opportunity if something else was growing, if that makes sense. All right, let's see what Turn has to say. Maybe you guys are even going to celebrate. Spirit, tell me more to go with Turn for what the Cappies need to know. Tell me more to go with Turn. I don't think I've ever got this card. I think this is the first time this card is coming out, by the way, Caps. Tell me more to go with Turn. Tell me more to go with Turn for what the Caps need to know. We have the Four of Swords here. Okay, so it definitely looks like maybe you haven't been outside like that. That's about to change. Maybe you was taking a little bit of a break. Tell me more to go with the Four of Swords. Maybe the Cappies were like healing. Ooh, I'm seeing my Cappies, you may even be in bed. Some of my Cappies may be taking a nap or something, and you're going to get a message with the Page of Cups. You're going to get an invitation. And this is going to be after some time where you really haven't really been outside like that with the Four of Swords here. Or you may be getting an invitation from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. But there is an invitation, a message. Tell me more to go with the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups for Turn. Ooh, two came out. We have the Eight of Cups and then we have the Page of Pentacles here. Interesting. What are you walking away from? Clarify this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Swords here. Being in your head. So it looks like soon you may be throwing caution to the wind a little bit here. I think you're going to be throwing caution to the wind and deciding to take somebody up on their offer. What are they presenting to the Caps? What is this invitation or this message to go with the Page of Cups? We have the Knight of Cups here. Could be definitely heavily coming from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be coming from somebody that likes to have a good time. This could be coming from somebody that likes to party and bullshit, okay? And they're trying to join you in. Tell me more to go with this Page of Pentacles. Let me see what that's talking about. So I guess just be prepared to get invited out somewhere. And tell me more to go with this Page of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands here. See? And that's the thing. You're going to be going back and forth on whether if you should go or whether if you should indulge. But I see that you're interested in it. You're like, maybe I will. Jinx. Oh, she's over here. Y'all, look. I closed the door on her today. I was like, I need to get these out. I've been fucking up all week. But anyways, we have the Page of Coins. So yeah, this is definitely something that you're going to be interested in. You don't know if you're going to take it or not. You don't know if you're going to do it or not. What's the reservation? What is the reservation coming from the Caps? What is it that they're, the Strength card here? Maybe you feel like you've been doing good. Maybe the Caps have been trying to be in the house, been trying to take a little bit of a break here. Give me one more card to go with the Strength on what's the reservation from the Caps. One more card to go with the Strength on what's the reservation. We have the Six of Wands here. Maybe it's the person. Maybe the person that the invitation is coming from. Because for some of my Cappies with the Strength card and the Six of Wands, first of all, this person could be a Leo. Number one, this could be someone that gets a lot of attention. And maybe you're like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. Give me one more on what the reservation could be for the Caps. One more on what the reservation could be. Ten of Pentacles here. Clarify that. Now I gotta clarify that. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We do also have the Ace of Pentacles. What is all this money about? Maybe you gotta pay some money. Could be a situation where you may have to pay some money too. You're like, damn, do I feel like doing that? Maybe it's like a concert or something, but you got to pay for it. Like, you got to pay for your ticket or something. You're just like, ugh, I don't know. Maybe this is a vacation, but you got to pay a certain portion with other people. And then it's given that other people are also going to be putting into whatever this is, or other people are going to be there. Maybe it's a family function that somebody's inviting you to, and you're like, ugh, I don't know about that. But I am getting a sense that you're going to have to offer something up with the Ace of Pentacles. You got to offer something up for whatever this is. That's what I feel like. I'm not sure on if that's... Give me one more to go with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles on what the reservation is. We have the Hierophant. You got to commit to it. So once you say yes to something, there is no take backsies. You will have to commit to this, whatever this is, okay? Is this a good thing for the Caps? Like, what? Because now I'm getting scared. Oh, look, we have the Third Cups here. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a fun time. It does look like a fun time here. But I'm telling you, something is, you're reserved about whatever this is. This could even be with the Hierophant here. You may feel like you don't want to, like, maybe it's like messy. Like, maybe it's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I'm trying to stay above the fray. Like, I'm trying to stay above like that type of thing. I'm gonna just give you an example. I don't feel like this, but I'm just gonna give you an example because it's the only thing I can think of. Like, say somebody's inviting you to a strip club, but maybe you're the type of person where you look down on strip clubs, or it's just not in your moral code. I'm just saying, that's the only example I can give. So maybe it's a situation where it's just like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I've never really indulged in anything like that. Maybe it could be something like that. Okay, like it's breaking a rule of yours or something. I don't know. Is this gonna be a good time? Is this going to be a good time for the Caps or what? That came out kind of quick. I mean, you'll meet people. You'll definitely be able to meet people. Tell me more to go with the Six of Coins. There will be a lot of exchanging going on. Star card here. Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, this really would be a good time. This actually would be healing for you, Cappies. I think maybe, Caps, you probably do need a little bit of fun. I think you probably do need a little bit of fun. You may even be able to like network in some sort of a way. Tell me more to go with the Six of Pentacles and the Star on would this be a good time? And then we're going to get the short-term outcome. We're going to get you guys some advice. Clarify that Ace of Swords. Hold on. It may give you... Ooh. Give me one more to go with the Ace of Swords and the Wheel. Nine of Cups, babe. Yes, this could even be like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that's gonna make it you'll be very emotionally satisfied. You'll be very emotionally satisfied here. I'm telling you, whatever this is. So yeah, like if there is something that you may be hesitating on, but it's something that's like fun, as long as it's safe and maybe with somebody that you know, at least one person, you should do it, because I think you'll be very happy. You'll have a good time. Spirit, give me the short-term outcome for turn. And then maybe after this, then you kind of get back to work. Give me the short-term outcome for turn. Short-term outcome for turn, please, Spirit. We have the 10 of Wands here. Ooh. Tell me more to go with the 10 of Wands. Let's see. For the short-term outcome. It could be a situation where once you may have to get a lot of things together. So, for example, if this is a trip or something like that, you got to start packing. You got to start buying things. Tell me more to go with the 10 of Wands, Spirit. For the short-term outcome. We do have the Death card here. What's changing? Tell me more to go with the 10 of Wands and the Death. We have the 3 of Swords. Interesting. Tell me more for the short-term outcome. And then we do also have the 8 of Coins. It's changing the heartbreak. Tell me more to go with the Death and the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Cups. Okay, yeah, it's changing pain into pleasure. I feel like for the short-term outcome, it definitely looks like you already have a lot going on, but you're going to be dropping the load. You're definitely going to be dropping the load to have a little bit of fun with this 3 of Cups here. And you really need this, because with the 3 of Swords, it's some sort of hurt and pain that you're dealing with, or that needs to be released. You need to have some sort of a release. You need to have some sort of fun. But the crazy part about it though, Cappies, is like the moment that this little turn session is done, you right back to work with the 8 of Coins here. So don't worry. Listen, don't worry about the money that you may have to spend, the time that may be taken away. Everybody needs a break sometime. It can't just be work, work, work. Because then what life are you really living? You're living to work? That don't make any sense here. So every once in a while, you do need to stop and smell the roses, and this is the opportunity, and then you can get right back to work, and it looks like that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Spirit, give me the short-term outcome for skirt. The thing that they're escaping. Give me the short-term outcome for that skirt card. We have the 2 of Coins here. Tell me more to go with the 2 of Coins. And then we have the King of Wands. Look at you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Caps. Look at you getting it done, keeping it afloat, doing 2 things at once. Love to see it. So it's like the Cappies, you may have one thing going on, especially when it comes to like finances. Now you're gonna have to try to juggle a couple more things on your plate with the 2 of Pentacles, but you're gonna be doing it with the King of Wands. You're absolutely doing it. You're up for the task. Spirit, give me one more card for the short-term outcome for skirt. We have the 9 of Swords. Damn, you stressed though. Sheesh. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Give me one more, Spirit, to go with that 9 of Swords for the short-term outcome. Woo! The 9 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Damn, Cappies. What is gonna... Tell me more, Spirit, for the short-term outcome. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. My gosh. 6 of Cups. Something may be coming to an end, Caps. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Maybe that's why Spirit is saying go ahead and start having something else going on. Maybe that's why Spirit is saying already start having something else going on, because something else could be coming to an end, and it could be the thing that you were investing in. I don't know, man. Give me one more, Spirit, for the short-term outcome, and then I'm going to get you guys some advice. We have the 4 of Coins here. Yeah, some of my Caps are going to have to hold on to some money. You may end up having to hold on to some money here. Because I feel like the thing that you're wanting to pay it back to you, either it's just taking extremely long, or you literally give up on it. So already have something else in the works and start holding on to your time, energy, and your money right now, okay? But that is the short-term outcome, so it's like that's what you will be doing. Can I get advice for skirt? Well, just advice in general. Well, I guess I have to split it up. Give me advice for the skirt, because that kind of took a crazy turn. Advice for the skirt, the thing that they're escaping, I guess. We have the King of Pentacles here. They want you to remain calm. We do also have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, remain calm because you're going to get paid. Like, you're still going to get what you came for. It just may not look like how you thought it was going to look. Okay, one more. Or may not be coming from the place that you thought it was going to come from. Clarify that King of Cups for the advice. But they definitely want you to have, and then we do also have the Five of Wands here. Don't make it harder for yourself by getting all in your feelings and emotions when something is not working out. And I know that that's a lot easier said than done, but start working on your triggers, okay? Because I feel like whatever it is that you're waiting on, whatever it is, the return that you're waiting on, it's triggering you. It's messing with your mental here. They kind of want you to be a little bit more sturdy in a way, especially when it comes to your finances, and things start to dip and they go up and then they dip and things like that. Like, they don't want you fighting a mental battle. Can I get the advice for turn? Give me the advice for turn for the fun. We have the Six of Swords here. Tell me more. You may end up having to travel. Ooh, we do have the Tower. Tell me more. And then we also do have the Hermit card. Clarify the Tower for the advice. We have the Eight of Wands here. I think you're going to be shocked by the communication. Just do a little bit of research with the Hermit card here. Make sure it's something that you want to do before you do it. But I do think that you should do it. Give me one more. But research whatever it is. Three of Pentacles. Make sure you're asking who's going, or try to bring a friend or something for whatever this situation is. I'm almost feeling like try not to go alone. Make sure you're working with someone, or somebody's like there that you're involved in or with or something. I don't know. Something like that, Cappies, whatever. It does look like you have a good time, but maybe just do a little bit of research. Especially if maybe you're going out the country. Make sure you research the weather or something. I don't know. Caps, love you. Hopefully that helped. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below. I'm going to see you guys on Friday. Love y'all.